first obvious question is kind of talk about Will Greer and what you've seen from the West Virginia offense and how tough it'll be to slow them down.
They're a good team, good offense, put up a lot of numbers, but I mean, we got great coaches, Coach Patterson, and I'm sure him and his staff have put together a great plan to stop them. But I mean, it comes down to us as players doing our 111.
Do you kind of like going against a guy who's in the Heisman conversation and trying to slow them down?
I love it. I mean, to be the best, you got to play against the best. So, and we have to go out there and compete, and it'll be fun.
What is it like going up against a guy like Sills, who, I mean, not only has size, but he's kind of turned into a really good receiver in a hurry, but he's also a former quarterback. So, I mean, he's got a lot of knowledge, maybe does a little better job of reading coverages than your normal receiver.
I mean, he's a smart kid. I mean, it'll be fun. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to cover him and just compete. You got to compete. It'll be fun. He's good. They're a good team.
What is the key with the big? Obviously, Big 12, Iowa State has Butler and some other big receivers all throughout. Is it just about getting good leverage on those guys?
I mean, those guys are big, so, I mean, tall, so it's, I mean, you just got to play smart when the ball's in the air. I mean, of course, they're bigger, and so as they're coming down, you try to knock the ball out their hands and just be smart.
This is always a game that's, since both schools have joined the Big 12, always been very physical. Do you think there's a bit of a rivalry because TCU and West Virginia came into the league at the same time and one's trying to prove something?
Oh, yes, it's always a rivalry. I feel like we went there 2 years ago, and they booed us as we went to the stadium. And they always singing their little songs. And so it's a rivalry game. We have to come out there and just play. It'll be fun.
Markell is a senior, kind of obviously the season probably hasn't gone as everyone would have hoped, but kind of how do you finish it out? And obviously you guys still have a shot at a bowl game.
Finish strong is my mentality right now. I mean, I'm trying to have the best season as a senior. Coach P preaches that all the time, giving the seniors the best seasons possible, and just go out there and finish. I mean, we're not having the season as we wanted, but I mean, we still got to go out there and finish strong.
Had to be fun last week playing behind the defensive line the way that they were putting pressure on the quarterback. LJ and Banagoo especially, just, you know, it's almost like nobody could block them.
Good. That's good for us DBs. Makes our job easy. We don't have to cover that long, especially going up against great receivers like as West Virginia has. But it'll be fun. It's good to have them.
Well, it seems like half the team's hurt right now, a little bit banged up. How's that affected your responsibility, and what's the mentality of those guys as they kind of watch from afar?
Next guy up. I mean, Coach P preaches all the time. I mean, we lost a lot of soldiers this year, but next guy up and just come ready to play.
Maybe a little cool and wet up there this weekend. That okay with you? A little more like football weather?
Love it. It'll be cold. What it be?
In the highest 40, I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it's going to be a little chilly. It'll be fun. I love it.
Coach P's going to be mad I mentioned that.
I'm ready to go out there and compete. I don't care what the weather is. You just got to compete and hopefully come out with a win.
Kind of off topic, but Jalen talked about he had to sun him on his touchdown catch last week. Has he ever sunned you, or what does that phrase mean, you think?
I mean, he's never sunned me, but I think sun means just pretty much he got mossed. He sunned him, so yeah.